Get ready to punch your friends in the face, cause Mario Party 10 is out, and it is filled with amazing minigames. But what are some of my favorite ones, you may be asking? And I'm here to tell you just that because, well, I really have nothing better to do with my life. So, let's hop right into number 10! Number 10!
Tickle.
First off, there are a few minigames including the Bowser Party, mini-bosses, and final boss minigames that I will not be including in this list, just due to the fact that they're a little bit different than the Mario Party minigames, and they're just kind of in a separate area compared to them. So with that done and said, let's talk about my first entry, Bomb Combo. In this minigame, each player takes a turn to throw a bomb into a group of bombs to try and blow up as many as you possibly can through a chain reaction. It's fun to try to figure out the best place to throw them to get the best reaction, though a huge amount of it comes from luck depending on where the random bombs walking around go. But the best part is when your friend throws a bomb like a master and this happens.
Smoke weed every day.
Number 9. Tagle.
Fuzzy Flyers was a mini game I was considering not putting on this list, but the bounce physics in it are just too good. The point of this mini game is to last as long as possible on your cloud while picking up tiny clouds to make your cloud last longer. Wow, could I have said cloud any more times in that sentence? Anyways, collecting these clouds aren't easy with the crazy physics happening. The way you bounce off of each other feels great and causes you to crash into fuzzies around the tower constantly, really upsetting your friends and causing some friendships to end horribly. It's an intense battle for points while trying not to get hit into things and lose your points. And man, do I love every second of it.
Number 8. Tickle.
Magma Meltdown reminds me of one of my favorite Mario Party minigames, Hexagon Heat. Except this time, blocks can appear anywhere, there's no jumping, and no toad to warn you where to go. But the best part is my main character takes up the whole platform. Damn, Donkey Kong, why you so fat? The main point of this minigame is to run from platform to platform trying to survive, while also trying to push your friends off or stop them from getting onto different platforms. And by the very end, there's only one platform left to fight over. And surprisingly, if everyone stays on the last platform, you get an achievement for it and everyone gets first place. But with Donkey Kong's big butt on that platform, good luck fitting everyone else on it.
Number 7. Tickle.
Out of all of my friends, I am the only person I know who actually enjoyed Fusion Frenzy as a kid. I don't know what it was about it, but it just clicked with me, you know? And I still love it till this day. But Platform Push in Mario Party 10 reminds me of some great times of Fusion Frenzy when I was younger. Platform Push reminds me of the old sumo minigame from Fusion Frenzy, where you had to roll around in a ball and knock your opponents off while the edges of the stage slowly fell off. But in this version, there's no balls, it's straight up fisticuffs, and you gotta be the first to beat up your friends and knock them into the purple Kool-Aid. The game takes a decent amount of skill figuring out when to jump kick and when punching should be used, and how to not find yourself falling off the side of the level due to collapsing under your feet. It's just an intense battle that reminds me of good childhood memories, and that's exactly why it's made its way to the top of my list.
Number 6. Tickle.
I don't know why, but there is something so satisfying about this minigame. Flinging Mario characters into the air is extremely fun to watch, and being on the other end is heart-racing. Having to watch what the person on the top is doing while also watching where you're stepping causes some crazy confusion, and makes you double guess every move you make. Plus, trapping someone in a corner, then launching them into the air before they can escape, makes you feel like an evil genius. So no matter if you're on the single team or if you're on the triple team, you are bound to have an awesome time. Unless you end up like this.
Number 5. Tickle.
More Fusion Frenzy talk. Oh yeah. Maybe I should make a video on Fusion Frenzy. Anyways, one of my favorite minigames in Fusion Frenzy was Twisted System, a minigame based around ducking and jumping over obstacles. And Mario Party 10 has a minigame just like that, but it went above and beyond with Ice Slide, U Slide. Ice Slide, U Slide is a minigame where you must jump over snow, slide under walruses, and in the end, shake your Wii mote as fast as possible to reach the end. I love this concept because the better you do at the start, the better a chance you have of winning in the end. But if you're really good at shaking the Wiimote, you can still catch up if you messed up a lot. I always enjoy the last moments of these races, and when my friends beat me by a millisecond, it always boils my blood.
Number 4. Tickle.
Everyone knows and loves bumper balls, but Bouncy Brawl is an upgraded and better version of the classic game. You may call me crazy for saying this, but when playing with good people, bumper balls almost always ended in a draw. But with Bouncy Brawl, you can now mash a button to speed up or slow down how fast you spin. The faster you spin, the more knockback you cause on other players. But don't think you can just sit there spamming the button, because if you do, you will get dizzy and become vulnerable to a counterattack that will most likely be your doom. And it requires more skill and thought on when to slow down and when to speed up to defeat your friends. It's a sequel to the original Bumper Balls that changes things up and doesn't feel like a cheap ripoff. If you love the classic Bumper Balls, you will fall in love with this minigame.
Number 3. Tickle.
Ba-Bomb Boogie is a basic game of reaction that just causes every muscle in my body to tense up. I have no clue why, and I think it's just a personal problem, but that's exactly what happens. And the main point of this minigame is that you have to wait for a golf ball to appear from the ground and shake your Wiimote to hit it. The first person to hit it gets the most points, but if you accidentally hit up a bomb instead, you'll lose some points. The intense atmosphere of needing more points to win and being afraid to hit up a bomb causes me to be crazy tense and creates an awesome atmosphere when you just want to punch your friend in the face so they mess up. It's the perfect Mario Party game, but I feel like that's just an opinion of mine that many others won't agree with.
Number 2. Tickle.
Paintball Battle, because every Mario Party game needs a game where you get to shoot each other. And this one's a great one that mixes a lot of different ideas together, from shooting, obviously, to a Bomberman-esque level layout. I find this to be the best minigame for me to let out steam, especially when you and someone else can get someone trapped in a corner and just shoot them non-stop till they're crying in the corner of the room and you're thrusting in their face screaming, "Who sucks at rolling dice now, Steven?" Sorry, that got a bit personal. The point of the game is to shoot each other player 3 times to knock them out of the game, and the last person alive or with the most hearts at the end of the time limit wins. It really comes down to strategy and knowing when to pop out and shoot your enemies so they don't hit you first. I also love it because it gets me hyped for Splatoon, since the paint animation seems to be the same that's used for the ink in Splatoon, which is a game I could not be more excited for.
It's me, number 1. Tickle.
And my number 1 pick for my favorite Mario Party 10 minigame is Cliffside Crisis. The biggest and most brilliant idea ever. Screw over your friends in any way you possibly can to survive, from falling like 1 billion miles to your death. You can use them to jump onto the top row of blocks or jump off their heads to save yourselves from falling while watching them fall instead to their doom. Basically, do anything you can to stay on the bumps. Yeah, they're called bumps. And they're so cute. Look at their puffy cheeks as they push your enemies to their doom. There's just something so special about this side-scrolling-esque minigame that causes me to love it so much. Maybe it's because I love jumping off of people's heads as they fall to their death, or maybe it's just how the minigame plays. But I could play this one non-stop till the end of time. Now, if only the boards were as fun as the minigames, this Mario Party could actually be one of the best. But too bad we're all stuck in this dumb cart together with Big Butt Donkey Kong. Thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. It means the world to me, and the support you've given me allows me to continue to make these amazing YouTube videos that I love to make so much. So a huge thank you goes out to Rob Liberty, Andre Drulard, Harry Martin, Dominic Sharma, Ian Selch, Chelsea Bastion, Thomas Bethel, and the YouTubers Possum Gamer, Cray Trey, and the Game Plank. Sorry if I pronounced any of your names wrong, and I will see you all in the next video.